You take a piece of wire, any length you desire, twist it to a coil as you heat it in the fire, then you pass the magnet through along the axis of its poles. That's what it's all about. Generate electric current, flows along it in a torrent, until you stop and then it doesn't. Well done, Mr. Faraday. Now if you try to send this current to the end of a big electric cable that will drive you around the bend,
Watson, you join me at a critical point in the investigation. The Reverend Ponsonby found dead, poison suspected, but no proof of what that poison may have been. The police had imagined a series of possibilities, each less likely than the last, but as I explained to Lestrade, it is the scientific use of the imagination that brings results. Science, indeed, will reveal our killer. Here is an apparatus devised and used by the late Michael Faraday. It is, you will see, a glass egg with two metal electrodes inside it. In fact, the very glass egg before you. A vacuum has been created inside. One passes a current through a sample attached to the electrodes, and by observing the colour of the resultant spark, one can deduce what materials the sample contains. As you know, slow-acting poisons will often build up in the hair. I have already tested a sample of the Reverend Ponsonby's hair and observed a blue spark. Would you, old friend, be good enough to test these 4 metallic samples for me and determine the guilty element? Lilac, potassium, more explosive than poisonous. Gold, iron, present naturally in the blood. Brilliant, bright white, magnesium. Not unless he was camera flashed to death. Aha! Blue. This, Watson, is arsenic, which means that the Reverend Ponsonby's killer was in fact Stephen Arsenic Hewitt, owner of Hewitt's Arsenic Emporium and the largest importer of arsenic in London. See, Watson? It's always the last person you suspect.
well done, Mr. Faraday.